Okay, so it's day 5. It's now 9:30 in the morning. I've been up. I've had my colonic. I'm ready to start the day. Now, last night, end of day 4, we took what is known as a liver cleanse drink. So it's a drink to cleanse your liver. We've been taking little drops all week of stuff to help cleanse the liver, and then we took a liver cleanse drink, which you guys can do at home if you really want to. It's basically 4 ounces of olive oil, 4 ounces of any fruit juice you desire. We had grapefruit juice, but you can have orange as well. Maybe a bit of cayenne pepper if your stomach can take it, and some garlic. Shake it, garlic if you can take it, but we just had the olive oil and the juice. Shake it up, drink it. Now it sounds disgusting, didn't taste too bad, just tasted like the juice was very oily. After I drank it, I had a sheen of olive oil on my lips, so my lips were very, very lubricated. But as soon as that liver cleanse drink hit my stomach now, my stomach was like, whoop, whoop, whoop. And for a second I thought I was going to throw up. But I did some deep breathing exercises and my stomach settled and I went to sleep. But I didn't sleep as good as I normally sleep because that thing was sitting on my stomach. It can make people feel a bit nauseous. But it's good for your liver, cleans out your liver apparently. Go look it up. And also the oil in my stomach will drive out parasites, because parasites do not like oil or garlic. They like sugar. They like a good toxic environment. So this morning on my colonic irrigation, I can say it was my best and my worst colonic irrigation. I'll tell you why. My worst because it was quite uncomfortable. The parasites came out, a load of parasites, a lot of dead little tiny worms came out in my colonic. I sat up and actually looked at them, and I forgot my camera, so I couldn't even film it, but I don't know if you'd want to see it anyway. But a load of tiny little worms came out, but they were blocking the real stuff from coming out, the poo. And I could feel it sitting in my gut. She was massaging me, she was pumping water up there. It wouldn't come, and I was feeling sicker and sicker. Because you know, like, I don't know if you've ever had that diarrhea where you get really ill and it won't come out. You've got that poo there and it wants to come out and it makes you feel sick because your body's toxic and it needs to get rid of it, and you start to feel sick and you feel better as soon as you expel it. Well, that's how I was feeling on the colonic table. I started to get lightheaded. I started to feel faint. I felt nauseous. And this down waist would not come out. She was pumping water. She was massaging me. I was sitting up. I was lying down. I was rolling around. It would not come out. Loads of worms coming out. No waste. Anyway, I went and sat on the toilet afterwards, and it came out like that. Lumps of black jelly-like substance that's been sitting in my intestine for God knows how long. If you want to see pictures of what's been coming out of me, send me an email. I might send you one privately if you're that way inclined. But it was pretty damn gross, but good that I managed to get it out, because if that had been sitting in my body all day, it would have made me very sick. So that's the events of day 5 so far. I'm feeling pretty good, slightly less energetic than I had been the previous days. I've been pretty energized yesterday. I was bouncing off the walls. I feel great. I'm still not hungry at all, but I had to take a drink to replenish my electrolytes because I'm feeling a little bit not so high today. I might go and soak in the jacuzzi again, because that jacuzzi, the water in the jacuzzi is natural mineral water that comes up from the earth in Palm Springs, and it's got loads and loads of minerals in it. It's natural. You can drink the tap water out here. We've been drinking tap water all week. You can actually drink the tap water. So I'm going to go and soak in there and see if I can get some minerals back, because I'm slightly weaker than I had been, but I still feel pretty good and I ain't hungry. I was looking at cookbooks last night and everything and not feeling hungry. Oh, I tell you what, I took the plunge. I ordered a Vitamix food processor and an Excalibur food dehydrator. So I've taken the plunge. I'm going to see if I can do raw food, like raw vegetable. But it sounds really boring, but I tell you, these cookbooks have got amazing Let me show you one of the recipes. Hold on. Okay, I've got the recipe book. Now, the reason why I never wanted to go vegetarian and raw, and because I didn't want to be all healthy and boring and eat nothing but salads and a carrot stick for the rest of my life, right? But this recipe book has got recipes that would suit me. I've got a sweet tooth. I like cakes and pies and ice cream, and I'm not willing to give that up, even if I'm getting sicker and my lupus is getting worse every day. But here, look. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put it there. I don't know if you can see it, because this little flip camera has got no screen for me to look at to see if you can see the picture. But that is a pecan pie. I love pecan pie, and it's made raw. 2 cups of almonds finely ground in a processor, agave nectar, which is a sugar replacement, it's a herb which is sweeter than sugar but doesn't dip your blood sugar levels, raise your blood sugar levels like sugar does, coconut water, pecans and raisins. And you can mix all this stuff together and make it raw. You put it in a dehydrator, which is like an oven, but it's not an oven because it doesn't actually cook the food. It dries the food out, but to a certain temperature. It's complicated. I can't explain it. But look at that. That is a pecan pie that's not been cooked in an oven, and it's made purely out of nuts and raisins. And if that is as sweet as a normal pecan pie, then hey, I'll go for this one. If it tastes as good, I'm up for it. So I'm going to buy that book and try some of them recipes. I might even do a blog about my first disastrous recipes trying to eat raw. Don't know. Only if you're interested, let me know. So there you go. That's me so far for day 5. I'm out. Bye. Okay, we're going to go and meet Jan now, who's the lady who runs this detox course, this fasting program. Great woman, good fun, lively, hey, what's going on? This is Jan Winter. She's the one that runs the resort.
Yep.
What's the website, lovey?
The website is rejuvenatewithjan.com.
You hear that? Rejuvenatewithjan.com.
That is the website.
That's it. She does a wonderful fast. It's brilliant. We have fun.
Yes, we
She's
do.
kooky. She's crazy. And that's what makes it more interesting. And she knows a hell of a lot of shit. And it's probably seen a hell of a lot of shit.
That's my business.
You see, that was okay. It's the end of day 5. It's been good. It's my last night in the hotel. Got to check out tomorrow. So the day 6 of our fast is done in the comfort of our own home. So we check out today. And then Jan gives us a load of stuff. She's given us a load of stuff to continue the last day of our fast. And we will go home. And then I shall be eating again either Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on how hungry I get. It's been a good day. Met all the fasters. It was fun. We had a smoothie day today where Jan was showing us different types of smoothies and different mixtures that you can make out of raw ingredients. That was very educational and fun, and we got to taste them all, which was very good. It was like having a real meal. I'm stuffed from a couple of small cups of guacamole and a fruit smoothie. And that's the end of day 5. Another 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to stuff in my face, though I can't. You've got to eat fruit and vegetables for the first 3 days after a 6 or 7 day fast. So we're going to go to a raw food restaurant in Santa Monica and break our fast there, where all the food will be vegetables and nuts and raw, which is, yeah, I'm going to be breaking my fast at one of 2 raw food restaurants in Santa Monica, California. So either Giuliano's or Matt Ramsden's restaurant, the guy whose book I was showing you earlier in the week. He's got a restaurant in Santa Monica called Revolution, I think. So I'm going to be going there to eat when I break my fast. So I'm really looking forward to trying out the food, because if his food isn't good, then there's no way I'm going raw, because he's a damn chef. So if he can't make it taste good, there's no way I'll be able to. So this will be a real tester for me, so I'm looking forward to that. In fact, maybe I'll blog myself eating in the restaurant.